You ever wanted to die before? Have you ever called out to God and asked Him to take your breath away? Take my soul from my body. Because the pain hurts too much. You ever been there before? I've been there. You ever looked for the string or the rope or the towels or the sheets that you could cut and tie? You ever start looking around for the hooks? You ever start looking around for the edges and the spaces to where you could tie it off and jump off the bunk? I know, big dog, I've been there. It sucks, doesn't it? You feel like you've been forgotten and forsaken, but you haven't. You haven't. We all think that sometimes. See, that's the battle and the test of a warrior. He has to go into the darkest of places to see if he can make it out alive with a stronger, unbreakable faith in the Creator and himself and the people around him, and to know that he's going to be just fine, or that she's going to be just fine. This really is for those that have been in prison. I'm going to get to my military videos later. I'm going to get to those search and rescue videos later. We're going to get to January 6th later. But as a place that I just come from, I saw some very bad people that deserved to be in prison the rest of their life. And I saw some good men that didn't deserve to be in there another day. And no matter what, every single day, some of these men and women are getting out and going back into the world no better than when they went in. Because I promise you, the BOP is not rehabilitating anybody. And so if they're not going to do it, somebody's got to step up to the plate. Now, I've struggled with this idea of wanting to help convicts coming out of prison. You know, I always used to look down on convicts. My brother is a convict and got his life straightened, is doing great now. Very proud of him. But I used to look down on him. And I always told him, I said, Travis, that could never happen to me. I would never go to prison. And then I went to prison. And everything that I looked down on, I became. And this process of going and being forged through the fire, is the movie and the show that we used to watch every Saturday night. It cost, or it took you having to go to a very, very dark place and realizing that everything that I saw about everything else is really who I am. And I guess that's the first thing that I can teach you today, because this isn't something that we're just going to start with right now. I'm going to teach you lessons that I learned in solitary confinement. I have mental breakdowns sometimes. I'm not the same person that I was 4 years ago, but there are some areas where I'm very, very strong at mentally, because I had to sit in a 10-foot by 7-foot box for months and months on end and think and think and think and think. And I thought through many problems. And it caused problems in some areas and solved problems in other areas. And just like anybody else, I have a long ways to go and a lot to do. But I know I still have a lot to offer to society, and I'm not giving up. And I'm challenging you, men and women out there, if you have been thinking about giving up, and you know what I'm talking about, I don't have to say it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been thinking about that, it's not the answer. This is the place right here. I know some of you may be thinking, I don't have a job to go to. I don't have no money to make. How am I going to support my children? My children hate me. They won't talk to me. I understand. I'm there with you. Okay? If you don't have a home right now, a place with the mortgage with your name on it, a place that you can even rent right now, maybe you're running around the country in your vehicle, maybe you're running around your state or your county or maybe even your city or the little spot in your city in your vehicle. Maybe you don't even have a vehicle. Maybe you're roaming around and all you got is that phone right now. I'm going to show you how to take that phone right there and make some money. It's all it takes is that phone. That's about all I got left. My phone, my truck, the clothes that I got on my back, I got a computer, I got a couple of things to my name, and I'm going to show you how to rebuild and regrow over again, just like it was July 27, 2015, and I was in that third-story, two-bedroom apartment down there in Conroe, Texas, in Houston. I'm going to show you how to rebuild a business. Folks, don't give up. If you're out there and you're down on yourself, I've been there. It's hard. I get it. Don't give up. Let's win together. Let's overcome this together. For those of you that have been to prison and you're getting out, you don't know where to start, this is the place right here. Look, I'm not even asking you to go down and be a subscriber. For those of you that can go down and be a subscriber, you are going to be the ones that help me make the content for those people that can't afford to become a subscriber. If you can, become a subscriber. It's 99 cents a month, and it's going to help me be able to create the content and grow this business and help other people such as yourself, excuse me, grow the business that you need to grow and build the community that we need to build. This is going to be for people that have been in prison and in jail for extended amounts of time, that have lost their family, gone through divorce, been in the military, done search and rescue, dealing with PTSD, January 6th defendants, their family members, anybody that feels displaced and needs a place to go and needs to learn the basics of making money. I am going to show you how to do that right now, and I am so excited to do that. Thank you for allowing me to become a part of your space and become a part of your life. And I look forward to seeing you in the very next video. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you there.